Warriors have won the toss and will refer to the second half. Chiefs to receive.
Welcome here to Tommy Baker Field. I'm Sequoyah, and we've got a great matchup tonight between the Cherokee Warriors.
Jackson says it's full.
Justin Fletcher to kick off for the Warriors.
It is the end of August, and the Sequoyah Chiefs are opening their second game of the 2025 season. We're here at Tommy Baker Field, where the Cherokee Warriors are opening kickoff here tonight as the Chiefs look for their second win of the season after a comeback win against Denmark last week. I'm Jay Jara, your host for the night. As we get things started here, the Chiefs with the first play of the game. They have a little bit of space here. Holden Campbell down the sideline. Wide open. No one in front of him. Holden Campbell. Off the rip, but there's a flag back at the 30. If this play stands, it'll be the second opening play touchdown for the Chiefs. But we'll see what the ref has to say. And it's face mask on Sequoyah. So Holden Campbell's kickoff return gets taken back. As what they thought was a touchdown, the Chiefs offense is now going to have to come out onto the field. And they'll take their opening drive of the game. The Chiefs are coming off of a 24-21 win against the Denmark Danes. It was a comeback win. It looked dangerous for the Chiefs. Going into the third, it was 21-10. And the Chiefs looked like they were out of it. But a late game fumble and then two fourth down conversions and a touchdown gave the Chiefs a lifeline, grabbing a win 24-21. And they grabbed their first win of the year against a strong Denmark team. A face mask brings back the opening score touchdown. Colby Martin hands it off to Rajecki, trying to create some space. He'll get brought down by a host of Warriors after about a 5-yard gain. Now this Warrior team are coming off of a close loss, 28-23 at River Ridge. They scored on their opening drive of the game, but after that, after a scoreless third quarter and falling short in the fourth, they couldn't hold on to the lead, and after that, it just went downhill for them. They're looking for a little get-back game here as they're trying to have a nice positive finish to Tommy Baker Stadium as a stiff arm. Jack Ripley throws the defender down onto the floor. The Warriors trying to make an impact this season, trying to leave a lasting legacy here at the stadium as they're moving to a new place just a little bit up the road. A way nicer building. If you've seen it in the area, you've definitely seen it if you've been driving on the highway. A huge school, huge stadium. But it's a great start for the Chiefs. They have a 1st and 10 here lined up at the 38. Martin, quick throw to Darling, makes a nice little juke move and gets a lot more yards after the catch, advances the chains for a 1st. And that's how quick Brooks Darling can make you pay for something. A little stutter step, gets the defender to go, and he just takes off right there. Moves the chains for a 1st, and it's back-to-back 1st downs for the Chiefs. Chiefs closing into Warrior territory at the 49. Martin in shotgun. Campbell in motion before a flag, or before the refs call it short. Yep, flag on the near side of the field. And false start on the Chiefs, so this one will send them back 5 yards. And first and 10 turns into 1st and 15. It's a nice summer night here in Cherokee. A little bit of rain forecasted towards 9 o'clock, but only a 25% chance, so hopefully that is avoided. But other than that, a cool 80 degrees. Not too hot, not too cold. As Martin with a pass to Darling. He's got a lot of space. Can he shrug off the defender? Yes, he can. The first one, he's got more space to go. Changes direction. Brooks Darling to the corner. And he's marked 1 yard short. Brooks Darling with an incredible run. A flag brings them back 5 yards, and Brooks Darling brings it all the way to the 1 yard line, completely switches directions midway through the run, breaks a tackle. And now at the 1 yard line, 2 minutes into this one, the Chiefs are looking for an opening drive touchdown.
We don't have a touchdown. There's not a graphic in there.
Jackie in the backfield. And another flag for the Chiefs. And it's going to look to be the exact same call as just a few plays ago. And it's their 3rd of the quarter already. And it's just their 1st drive. So 1st and goal from the 1 turns into 1st and goal from the 6. Holden Campbell and Wilbur Jecke line up behind Martin under center. They hand it off. Jecke making his way, pushing himself into the end zone. Crosses the line, and it's a touchdown for Sequoyah. An opening drive score, and they match their first week opening drive. Wilbur Jecke touchdown. The Chiefs take the lead 6-0 against the Warriors. As Leif Hansen will come on for the extra point. Leif Hansen went a perfect 3 for 3 last week on extra points. In pregame, he was knocking down 60s with a lot of extra space to go. Probably could get towards that 65 range if they tried, but they couldn't go any further. Otherwise, they're kicking on the Warriors' side of warm-ups. So Leif Hansen with the extra point here, and it is good. And that ball is out into the parking lot over the net. 7-0. The Chiefs take an early lead over the Warriors. And it was a great start for the Chiefs. They had a kickoff return called back for a face mask, but didn't lose motivation. They kept up the drive. 3 minutes later, the Chiefs are up 7-0 as they'll send the ball over to a new quarterback on the Cherokee side, Sawyer Ray, taking over for Tanner Savasir, who's been the starting quarterback for the Warriors for as long as I've been in school. Leif Hansen to kick off. Warriors have 3 guys in the back. Brandon Hamilton in the middle will probably be the one to take this one out, as Hansen blows this one over the back of the end zone. And what a kick that was. So the Cherokee offense will take their field for the first time. They started their game against River Ridge with an opening drive touchdown. We'll see if they can do it again this week. They lost their second leading receiver, Asa West, to an injury. He had 33 yards on 2 receptions last week. He was one of their more key targets. But their number one, the guy they're going to look to the most, King Boleyn, 47 yards, 3 receptions. He had a stellar game, and he's looked to have another one here. They'll have 2 receivers out. They hand it off instead. Hamilton has a lot of space on the outside, and he's got a lot of space to go. Can the Chiefs have up? They trip him up, and he goes down. Drew Williams with a great recovery run, but it's a massive gain on the opening play of the game for Brandon Hamilton, and the Chiefs are going to have to watch out for him all night. The Warriors in hurry up. Same exact formation. Refs waiting for the chain gang to get there. Allowed to get set up now. Quick snap again, handed off to Hamilton. Hamilton tackled for a loss. Asa Goings, the Kings Academy transfer, making an impact early in this one. And it's an 8-yard tackle for loss. A 2nd and 18 now. A huge play for Brandon Hamilton, instantly taken back now. Asa Goings gets a little bit of payback there. 2nd and long now as the Warriors head back into a huddle and draw up a new play. They'll stay in the same formation. You see Jack Rubin and Zach Fullen on that far side. It's a QB keeper. Sawyer Ray gets tackled. He dives for a gain of 2, but it doesn't do much in the long run. And now, instead of 2nd and 18, it's 3rd and 16. The Chiefs defense had a hard time getting started just last week against Denmark, but it's a pretty strong start after that huge gain from Brandon Hamilton. Warriors taking a long time to get to the line. They only got 9 seconds left on the play clock. They're going to have to snap this one quickly. 5 seconds left. Brandon Hamilton in motion. They send him out. Ray dropping back. Screen pass instead, and it's going to go nowhere. It's a gain of about 4, and they're still not back to the original line of scrimmage. And we'll see if they bring out the kicker or what they decide to do here. It's kind of hard to punt it in this scenario. If they can't kick it, you might as well try it from here. Oh, nope, and they'll change out the personnel. And The Warriors setting up in punt formation. This is a short punt. The Warriors punter will line up at about the 50. Darling in the back to receive. Set up at about the 10. Projecting a 40-yard punt here. And it's a high snap over his head. The Chiefs still not picked up and brought back all the way to the Warriors 30. And it's a huge loss. Trying to prevent that, the Warriors do exactly what they weren't trying to do, and the Chiefs offense is going to take over at the Warriors 30-yard line. It was a strong defensive start. They gave up a pretty big run to Brandon Hamilton to open the drive. And then pretty quickly, the Chiefs figured it out. Asa Goings, tackle for loss. And ever since that, the Chiefs kind of figured out their run game. No one pass attempt. Halfback slip screen. Didn't go well. The Chiefs now offense takes over. QB keeper for Martin. Spins around defenders. And they'll mark him just short of the first. Second and short now. 6 minutes left here to go in the first. And there's a flag on the field. And it's going to be on the Chiefs. So this will push them back a lot. This is going to be bring them back all the way to the Warriors 46-yard line. So second and short turns into first and long. Martin back out on the field. Brooks Darling and Jack Ripley out on the far side. Martin in shotgun. Here's the throw. Looking to throw. Martin, quick. He finds Maddox Waller down the field. Guy on Colby's back, but couldn't grab the sack. And it's a big gain there. Martin finds Maddox Waller. And one play, they're back near the line to gain. 2nd and 5, we'll say. Five minutes left on the clock. Hands it off to Rajecki on the outside. He gets the first down. And the Chiefs will move the chains for a first. And they're slowly making their way back down the field. Another first down. No flag on that play to bring it back. Ripley and Darling on our near side. Instead, Martin hands off to Rajecki, trying to create some space. Moving defenders. Can't bring it across for a first. But gets pretty close to the line to gain. And it's going to set up about a 2nd and 2. About the same formation for the Chiefs. They'll flip Maddox Waller to the other side. Fakes the handoff and thrown over Waller's head. Saw the vision. Couldn't connect though, and he's going to set up 3rd and 3 now. Chiefs inside the red zone on their second drive of the night after a great defensive stop. Cherokee snaps it over the head. They got the ball at the 30. Flag brought them back. Got the first now. 3rd and 3. In motion. Darling. Set. Hands it off to Cherokee. And he's got it more. He's got more than a first. Reaching towards the the end zone. Doesn't get it, but gets very close. And it's going to be a very familiar position for the Chiefs. 1st and 1. Cherokee set up in the backfield. Instead, QB sneak. Colby Martin with his first rushing touchdown of the game, his second of the season. And it's another Sequoyah touchdown as the Chiefs up their lead 13-0 on the opening 2 drives of this ball game. Chiefs will set back up for the extra point. Leif Hansen drilled the last one, sent it into the parking lot, past the field house. And that one is good again over the kicking net. And at this point, it's got to be personal for Leif Hansen, just making somebody go get that ball. And it's 14-0 as we start the first. 3:46 left on the clock as Cherokee's going to need to get something on this drive. The Warriors start off their last drive very well. A 50-plus yard run from Brandon Hamilton, but after that play, pretty simple for the Chiefs. Asa Goings had a great tackle. Sawyer Ray tried to rush and only got 2 yards from it, and then a failed screen pass went nowhere. Forced a punt over the head. Chiefs get it at their the Warriors 30, and they punched it in for a touchdown. So 14-0, 3:46 left to go as Hansen knocks another one out of the end zone. Warriors have no chance of returning it. So the Chiefs defense will come back out onto the field. And we'll see this Warriors offense for the second time tonight. They start at the 20. Sawyer Ray needs to make something happen. Hands it off again and slips at the 20-yard line. Will gain about 3. And it's second and 7. Sorry, 2nd and 8. They're only marking for a 2-yard gain. As Hamilton ran 27 attempts last week at River Ridge for 57 yards. Instead, they look to throw this time. A bullet tipped away. Ethan Bisham knocks that ball down. And it's 3rd and 8 for the Warriors. The Warriors found a lot of success in the pass game against River Ridge, 223 total yards, but the rush game was equally as good, 163 yards, a lot of attempts. I think there are near 50 rushing attempts on the night and upwards of 30 pass attempts. We'll see what they do this play. Throwing, dropping back out of the pocket, Sawyer Ray trying to escape pressure and throws it down. And just like that, it's 4th down again for the Warriors. And they're bringing out the punt crew again. Last time, it went over the head of Sawyer Ray, quarterback and punter for the Warriors. We'll see what they do this time. They're going to send Rejecki back up towards the line. We'll only keep Brooks Darling in the backfield. Need to make sure this snap is good, as this could end up being a safety if it's over the head again. A lot of pressure, grabs the snap, gets the punt off. Darling catches at the 50, stays up after the first tackle. Can he get some more route? Stays up still and gets thrown over into the sideline. And just like that, a 3-and-out for the Chiefs defense again. And we'll see the Sequoyah offense for a 3rd time this quarter with 2:43 on the clock. A lot of time to play with here. We'll see what they throw out. Holden Campbell lines up on the receiver side. 3 receivers on the far side. Pitches it to Rejecki. He's got a lot of space to go. Great blocking from the receiver core. And it's a 1st down. They move the chains again. And the halfback pitch works well. It's 1st down. Clock stops as Rejecki got out of bounds. Near the 37-yard line. Ripley and Darling on the near side. They send Rejecki out wide. Pump fake to him. Instead, thrown to Campbell. He's got a lot of space to go. Breaking tackles. Throws a defender down, but gets brought down with him. And Holden Campbell gets some revenge for his taken back kickoff return, as they move the chains again for another 1st down. And the Chiefs back inside the red zone, 18-yard line, as they look to strike back again for the 3rd time in the first. 2:15 left to go on the clock. Martin fakes the handoff, looking to the corner for Ripley, and he has it. The Chiefs throw up the 3rd touchdown of the quarter. On top of Aaron Davis's head, Ripley fumbles the first one, but grabs it on the second, and it's 20-0 with 2 minutes to go in the first quarter, as Rejecki, Colby Martin, and Jack Ripley all have touchdowns of their own, as Leif Hansen comes out for his 3rd extra point of the night. And a flag. The touchdown will stand. So it remains 20-0. as Leif Hansen comes back towards the center for his third extra point of the night. And for a third consecutive time, it is over the field goal net and into the street behind the field house. And it is 21-0 with 2 minutes to go in the first. It's a disappointing start for the Warriors. Their defense needs to start making a few stops, and their offense needs to get going. They punted on their first drive, or tried to punt at least. It went over the top, didn't go anywhere. Back to the 30, the Chiefs had an easy score there. And again, this time 3 and out. As the Warriors will come back out for their third drive of the game, but the penalty from the extra point applied to the kickoff, so Hansen's going to have to take the kick from his own 25. So the Warriors will probably have a chance to return at least this one. They haven't had any opportunity to return the last two, as Hansen has knocked them both out of the end zone. We'll see what he does here. Hansen, a lot of power on it, and it's all the way back. Does it get? No, he picks it up. Oh, Hamilton picks it up. It's all the way back for a touchback. What a kick from Leif Hansen. From his own 25, knocks it to the back for a touchback. So the Warriors will start from their own 20 again, which they have had no success so far from any of their drives. And the Warriors pull Sawyer Ray. Zach Parker, the freshman quarterback, will take snaps. His first play, he airs it out, and it's just over the top. Jack Rubin, the captain, the senior captain, who they were looking for, and Zach Parker tries to make a statement on his first play. So we'll see how this turns out after they pull their quarterback. The Warriors now with freshman Zach Parker to lead them. A nice change after the first two scoreless drives. Same formation, 2 running backs in the backfield, 2 receivers out wide. Hands off late and brought back behind the line of scrimmage again. There is nothing the Warriors can do to escape this. This Sequoyah Chiefs defense is inevitable, and it's 3rd and long again. 1:28 on the clock, still ticking, as the Chiefs try to force another 4th down. With 10 seconds to go on the play clock, they'll take a timeout as they have a huge 3rd down to go for. And early on in the first, the Chiefs force the Warriors to take a timeout. They need a change, they need a spark, and it's got to start right now. Warriors have the ball inside their own red zone. They need a long play here. With freshman quarterback Zach Parker starting his first drive of the game. The Chiefs defense looking for another turnover. 3 and out on the first one. Sorry. Turnover on the first one. 3 and out on the second one. And the Chiefs looking to make it 3 in a row. 3 receivers out. Only Hamilton in the backfield. We'll see what Cherokee. They said Hamilton out. They have to throw. Parker is trying to escape and is brought down. And it's 4th down again for the Warriors. The punt crew comes out. As the first quarter coming towards a close, the Warriors are going to have 2 back-to-back 3 and outs. Forced to punt for their 3rd consecutive time. First one went over the head. They'll switch punters as well. And the Warriors have enough time to take it away for the first. So they'll close out the first quarter 21-0.
I'm counting them, Coach. I'm counting them from up here.
And just like that, with the Warriors punting to start the second, it is 21-0. And the Chiefs defense and offense both have had perfect starts to this game. Besides the really big run from Hamilton on the Warriors' opening play, nothing else has gone their way. Warriors had to change their quarterback to freshman Zach Parker, and they'll be forced to turn the ball over again. And this time, this could stay in Warrior territory, as they'll have to punt from their own end zone line. So we'll start the second quarter, 4th and around 20. Warriors lining up to punt. Rajecki and Darling lined up at the 50 to return it. And the refs calling a whistle here. We'll take a little breather, calling over the other refs to talk something over. They'll change the marking. 4th and about 14. As we open the second quarter. It's a great snap, and the punt is scuffed, and it makes a hit as it stops at the 47. So the Warriors can't knock the ball into Chiefs territory. And just like that, Chiefs offense are on the field once again as they'll look for a 4th touchdown. 11:46 on the clock. The 4th drive of the night for the Chiefs. 1st and 10 from the Warriors' 47. 3 receivers out on the far side. Slip screen. Finds Cherokee, breaks more tackles, and he's brought down past the 30 for a 1st down for the Chiefs again. And there's Will Cherokee breaking more and more tackles. You need at least 3 guys to take him down, and it moves the chains. 1st and 10. This time they'll bring Darling and Ripley back over to the near side. Hands off to Cherokee again, and he's piling through defenders. And he moves that pile for about 7 yards. And it's 2nd and 3rd now, as the Chiefs inching closer and closer to the red zone at the 22-yard line. No back in the backfield. We call Cherokee in motion, flip the side, throws to him quickly, and Cherokee trying to get some space on the outside, stays in bounds, throws a defender towards the wall. And that should move the chains for a 1st. And it's 1st and 10, the Chiefs inside the red zone again, as they're looking for their 4th consecutive score at the 16-yard line. Cherokee and Croft flip sides. Martin dropping back on the run. Tip pass, but Darling gets a hold of it, trying to get towards the end zone, and they mark him at the 1 again. The Chiefs again in a similar position. 1st and goal from the 1. As Darling just a yard short of the end zone. Warriors stacking the box. 3 running backs. Here's the handoff, and it's in for another touchdown, the 4th of the night. It's Braden Wilbur. With 9:47 left in the 2nd, Wilbur extends the score to 27-0. 4 different Chiefs have entered a touchdown on the scoreboard for tonight, as Leif Hansen comes back into the center for his 4th extra point. Looking to send this one over, maybe hit a car here. We'll see what he can do as it's launched over, and that might hit a car. You might, if you're parked here, you might want to go check to see if you have any cracked windshield, as Hansen drills another one over the Cherokee Fieldhouse this time, and it's 28-0 with 10 minutes to go in the 2nd. as the Warriors are kind of in do or die territory now. They're down 4 scores. They will receive the second half kickoff, but down 4 scores really early in this one. And it's not a good look for their home opening game of the season. We'll see what they have on this drive, though. 2 consecutive 3-and-outs. A turnover on their first drive as Hansen looks for his 4th touchback. And this one is just blasted. And that is not going to be returned. And we will once again see the Warriors offense. Hopefully looking to just get some scoring on this play. A field goal, a first score of the night. So 1st and 10 from the 20. Zach Parker stays out at quarterback. Had 2 passing attempts last week at River Ridge. 25 yards, 1 completion, 50% completion rating from the last game. They have 3 receivers out. Fakes the handoff, thrown over the middle, almost intercepted, and it's held on to. Jack Rubin, despite being tipped, it's a great catch, and it's the 2nd first down of the night for the Warriors. As an almost dangerous play turns into a nice game for the Warriors, as the clock will keep moving here. No huddle, same formation. Rubin in motion. They hand it off this time to Hamilton, and he is stuffed at the line of scrimmage and brought back. A gain of 1 goes nowhere. And the defense making a statement. 2nd and 9 now. Michael Fountain with the tackle. And ever since that big run from Hamilton, he has not been able to find anything else tonight. Ever since he's just been stuffed at the line of scrimmage, tackled for a loss, anything but a positive game. They're throwing this time. Pump fake, and he takes it down for a sack. The Chiefs bring down Parker. And a 2nd and 9, something semi-manageable, brought all the way back for a 3rd, I'm going to say 21. And Zach Parker is going to get pulled here. And it's the 3rd quarterback on the board. Warriors down 3. It's a false snap. He's looking to keep it. And he's brought down with a huge hit from Asa Goings. And that goes absolutely nowhere. And this Chiefs team is feeling electric right now. 4th and 15. They have to punt again. And it's 28-0. And another turnover here. Cherokee and Darling in the back for the punt. We went a little bit short of what the Chiefs thought last time. We'll see where this one goes. As this one will go directly to Cherokee. Fair catches it. And we take 7:13 left in the second, 28-0. The Chiefs coming back out for another drive. their 5th. Cherokee, Martin, Ripley, and Wilbur on the scoreboard for the Chiefs tonight. Will there be a 5th Chief on the 5th drive of the game? With still time to go for another drive in this quarter. Starters still out for the Chiefs. Ripley and Darling on the near side. As Darling switches the sides. As the sun has set here at Tommy Baker Field. Quick pass over the middle. Great catch from Maddox Waller. And it's a 20-yard gain that moves the chains. And Maddox Waller is turning into a very reliable target for Colby Martin. The Samford commit had a great junior year, and on to his senior season, the 6'2", 220 tight end moves the chains once again. 1st and 10 inside Warrior territory. First and 10. 6:45 on the clock. Handed off to Campbell. He gets the first. And a little bit more. It's a 15-yard gain. And there's a flag on the play. Back at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be on the Chiefs. So another run, another great run from Holden Campbell gets taken back by a flag. And it's a 15-yard penalty. So the Chiefs get dropped back into their own territory. First down, though. 1st and 25. Darling across the middle. As Campbell gets another handoff there. Campbell gets about 5 yards there on the counter. So 2nd and 20, we'll call it. The temperature cooling down here. The sun is gone. And what felt like about 85 has turned into a nice 78 as Martin finds Darling, and he's brought down quickly after a gain of 1. And the Chiefs now have a 3rd and long here. Warriors defense have a chance to make their first stop of the night. But the Chiefs looking to keep the streak alive. Martin rolling out of the pocket. Airs it out. Jack Ripley downfield. Brings it in for a catch. Jack Ripley, 3rd and long. 40-yard gain. With pressure from the corner, hauls it in. And the Chiefs, who were in a dangerous position, 3rd and long, needed something. And once again, they find Jack Ripley. And it turns into 1st and goal. And the drive stays alive. The Chiefs student section is loud tonight. The full band here, a full packed section as Martin scanning the field, and what a catch from Jack Ripley again. Over his head, both hands on the ball, brings it in. And Jack Ripley gets his second touchdown of the night as he is racking up receptions and yards as it's 34-0. Hansen comes back over towards the center. Watch your cars, everybody, as here's Hansen. That one doesn't go over the field goal net. First time that has happened tonight, but it's still good. I'm going to put a little commentator's jinx on that one. But 35-0 with 4:14 left in the second quarter. Yeah, you heard that right, second quarter. As the home opener party here at Tommy Baker Field is getting ruined by this Chiefs team, who are clearly not happy with how last week's game turned out. But they needed to come back. Now they're putting up 35. The Chiefs are close to doubling what they had last week against Denmark in the full 4 quarters. As here's Leif Hansen from his own 40 with the kickoff. Has yet to give a returnable ball, and it continues on. The refs just blow that one dead as soon as he kicks it. They don't even give it a chance to develop. And it's a touchback again. No risk of the Warriors running one back. Oh, sorry, no, they call a re-kick on this one. They're going to call flag. I thought they just called that one early, but no, they'll flag on that one as Leif Hansen's going to have to go back 10 yards. So we'll re-kick here. Now from the 30, 10 yards behind. Chiefs huddle up for a second, and they get back to their spots. Hansen will kick up from the 35. The defense will line up at the 30. It's a 5-yard penalty. And here's the kick from Hansen. Exact same results. Unreturnable. And even trying to put it near Hamilton, just avoids it. Goes to the back of the end zone. And it's a 5th touchback for Hansen. Perfect through PATs. Has yet to give a returnable ball. And we will once again see Zach Parker was taken out on the last play of the last drive. But Zach Parker comes back out, calls a man in motion. Zach Parker trying to air this ball out, and it's almost picked off. Bradley Joseph so close. Jack Rubin trying to call for pass interference, but refs having no part of it. 2nd and 10 now as the Chief goes down with a cramp near midfield. So the Chiefs have the all-time leadership in the series. 11 wins for the Chiefs, 1 tie, which was 15-15. They tied 20, and sorry, messed that one up there. In 2010, they tied 15-15. But besides that, Cherokee have 7 wins, and they have not won since 2021. The Chiefs have 3 straight wins, and ever since Colby Martin came to town, the Warriors have had no luck. In 24, 38-30 over at Skip Hope. 23, we were back here, 14-13, which was the second closest game, or tied for the closest game in the last 4 years. And then 2022, 30-14, the Chiefs took the lead there. The last time the Warriors won, 2021, 26-25, meaning 2 of the last 4 games have been decided by 1 point. This game will definitely not be decided by 1 point. 35-0 as we get close towards the end of the first half. Looking to throw outside, thrown out of bounds by Carson Berry. They'll call him down at the 5. So 3rd and 5 is where they'll take it. The sophomore tight end, Luke Nolan, back out on the field. Two receivers out on the far side. They'll keep Kimberlin on this near side. Sends Hamilton outside. The snap, bad snap again. And Drew so close. Ball's off the ground. Still towards the end zone. No. Marked at the 1 again. Michael Fountain picks the ball up. I was at a loss of words on that play. Couldn't figure out who had the ball. But a bad snap, almost recovered by Parker. Lost again. Knocked out. He couldn't pick it back up. Falls to Fountain. He grabs it. And the Chiefs, with a fumble recovery, have another setup on 1st and goal from the first down line. Holden Campbell and Will Rajecki out in the back for the Chiefs. Warriors trying to stack the box. They hand it to Rajecki, and he walks into the end zone for another touchdown. He gets his 2nd of the night. It is 6 total touchdowns for the Chiefs through the second quarter. We're not even done with it yet. We have 3:40 left here in the second. The Chiefs could get the ball again, and they could score again if they wanted to.
Cherokee is about as bad as it can get so far.
There's a flag at the end of that play, but it'll be reflected on the next kickoff as Teeter coming in on the field to try to just get a confirmation of what that flag was on. And the student section and band on this Chiefs side. I don't know if you can see them on the stream, but they are having a great time over on that far sideline. Hansen with his 6th PAT attempt tonight, and there's a flag on the Warriors. Looks like they jumped. Hansen, with after the flag, will have his 6th PAT attempt. And it's drilled once again. Perfect on the season, 6 for 6 tonight. 9 for 9 on PATs, 1 for 1 on field goals this season. Leif Hansen is turning himself into a star player on this team. 5-star kicker, his first year as a kicker as well. Played soccer his freshman year, was a starting varsity member, and made the switch over to football just at the end of last year. And he's already the number 4 kicker in his class in the country. And we're seeing a lot of that tonight. There has not been a kickoff that has been returnable, and he's not missed a PAT yet. With 3:40 on the clock, the penalty at the end of Sequoiah's touchdown will be enforced here on the kickoff. So Hansen has to kick off from his own 25. We'll see if he can get this one out for a touchback as well. He was back here once already. Got it out for a touchback. The Warriors starting their 6th drive of the night. And Hansen gives his first returnable ball of the night. And the Chiefs pick up the ball at about the 28-yard line. They'll call it at the 26 is when it would stop. 1st and 10. .339. Nearing halftime. And it's just getting bad for the Warriors. Chiefs offense back on the field after grabbing the kickoff. They hand it off to Cherokee. Throws a defender down, still up, and gets thrown down at about 3 yards left to go. Sorry, I didn't even realize that the Chiefs got the ball back there. I'll take blame on that one as your commentator. But the Chiefs offense is back on the field again. And with 3:20, they have an opportunity to put up 49 in the first half. I'm guessing we're going to see a lot of running for the rest of this game. And that one's in the end zone. Logan Pashon. In the end zone for the Chiefs, and it's 48-0. Now Logan Pashon joins the party. The the 5th Sequoyah player to score a touchdown tonight. As Hansen misses the extra points. So it will stay 48-0. Hansen back out for the kickoff. Last time had so good of a kick. The Warriors didn't pick it up. It's picked up by Sequoyah, and they got the ball back. Treated like an onside kick, as you don't have to declare like you do have to in the NFL. That rule hasn't trickled down into high school yet. So treated like an onside kick, and the Chiefs had the ball back, and in 2 plays back into the end zone again, 48-0. As we kick off again, 2:53 left in the quarter. As this one, the Warriors aren't even looking at where that one's going. They know it's in the back of the end zone. I think Hamilton was walking off the field before Hansen even kicked it. So the Warriors offense will take the field again. Didn't get a go on the last kickoff, but it's 1st and 10 from the 20. Three receivers out for the Warriors. Handoff to Hamilton, and brought down close to the line of scrimmage by junior Jake Hamilton. Sorry, that was Drew Williams on the tackle. Second and 7. Bradley Joseph covering over the middle, tipped off of Goings again, and can't make the play on it, and it's 3rd and 7 again. As the Warriors offense again looking at a 3 and out. A little update around the region as we have 2 minutes left to go in this half. Sprayberry are up 21-7 to Etowah. Laster is down 7-10 at halftime. Woodstock is up 13-7 against Woodland, exiting the second quarter. River Ridge and Denmark. River Ridge at 8, Denmark at 7. That one's at halftime. And Creekview is 0, North Forsyth 3, as that second quarter comes to a close. And in that time, the Chiefs defense sets up another 4th down. And it's 4th and 6 with 1:30 on the clock here. 1:30 to go until halftime. And the Warriors going to take as much time off this clock as they can. And they call their second timeout. They called one early in the first, as the punt crew looks to head out onto the field after the timeout. And the Warriors still yet to put a score up. And you saw the same exact thing. Well, we didn't actually see the same exact thing last week for them. They started off on their first drive pretty well, but then after that first drive, The second quarter was a little bit stronger for them, but then their third quarter was scoreless, and their third quarter has turned into their first and their second quarter tonight. They'll have a lot of work to do in the locker room, down 48. They'll need 7 touchdowns. The Chiefs offense will have 1:05 on the clock as that blunt is blocked. Touchdown, Sequoyah. Wow, a blocked punt turns into a touchdown for the Chiefs. Add 6 to 48. It is 54-0. Keep it up. The Chiefs could put up 100. I'm running out of room on my drive chart. That's how many touchdowns we've scored tonight. As Hansen with the extra point. And he's good again. Gets back to his ways of kicking it over the field house. And it's 55-0. As Tommy Baker Field is getting real quiet. The fans are leaving. It is not the start that Cherokee wanted to their season. They'll need a huge second half just to try to compete with Sequoyah and get back into it. But a blocked punt gives the Chiefs another score. Asa Goings gets the blocked punt. And you can really hear the Chiefs band and the student section now as the Warriors band and their student section has begun to quiet down. Hansen, another kickoff. And this one doesn't make it in on the first bounce, but will on the second. So they'll call it a touchback, 1st and 10 from the 20. Zach Parker still out at quarterback for the Warriors. Haven't switched it up yet. Feeling a little bit of rain dropping here. They hand it off to Hamilton. He breaks out of the first group, but the second group of 3 knocks him down. 46 seconds left on the clock. They'll have to at least run one more play, but that should be the end of the quarter. And then the half as well. 55-0. The Sequoyah Chiefs have one of the best halves of football they have had in a long time. And another big hit from Carson Berry. They'll mark him down at a first, but not enough time. 2 touchdowns from Will Rajecki, 2 touchdowns from Jack Ripley, 1 from Logan Michon, 1 from Wilbur, 1 from Martin. We end the first half 55-0. And what a start for the Chiefs. They put up 34 points in the second quarter, helped with a blocked punt towards the end of that one. And the Warriors have had nothing go well for them. It started off from the beginning with a snap over the head on the punt. It went downhill from there. And Cherokee's going to need a lot to work on for the second half. We'll be back for second half action in about 20 minutes. But for now, I'm Jake Gyro, live from Tommy Baker Stadium. We'll be back in 20.
But instead hurt as he's limping off the field without equipment on. Before we get to the band here, quick shout out to Buffalo's Chick-fil-A and Charlie's for providing all of the football team meals for your Warriors. Money team dinner, and my team dinner was Buffalo. Tuesday and Thursday coming back Chick-fil-A, followed by Charlie's on game day today. We will sign off for the first half here. I'm hoping you can join us for the second half where the Warriors will show some light. Yeah, cut. Off? I mean, is it off? Is it off? Signed off? Or no, am I supposed to be off? No, alright, yeah, I'm good, right?
Hey, you gonna record this real quick?
Huh? No, I gotta grab, do you want like a drink or something? I can grab you a drink. You want? I'll be right back, but once I get back, I can hold it for you.
Wait, what side time you on? I'm on Mandate.
Power of the Cherokee Band of Warriors. Band of Warriors, under the field direction of John Baker, Stephen Marsack, Larry Richards, and Shooter, and Jason Skeeter. Band captain is Evan Effort. Woodland captain is Peyton Reed. Brass captain is Reed Gather. Percussion captains are Henry Morgan and Jack Biggett. Guard captain, Sapphire Ted Will Vaughn. Mr. Mitchell and Grace Haney. Drum makers, is your band ready?
You want to switch? Yeah, sure. Okay, I'm getting switched back.
Band of Warriors, take the field.
What number are you?
No, 4.
Okay, I need. Wait, actually.
Where's G at? Oh, sorry. That's live. Oh, alright. But it should be live again. Alright. Because I just checked it and it's good. Alright. I think them running 2 streams is over.
The Band of Warriors would like to thank all of our sponsors for their continued support. Universal Alloy Corporation, Nina's Pizza Kitchen, Rising Stars Cherokee, and our lead sponsor, Clark Audio Video Solutions. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for your Band of Warriors!
we still going live? Second half, are we still doing it live? Did it get canceled? So we're not going back live? Alright.
Think about it. Think about it. Think about it.
Welcome back to second half action between the Sequoyah Chiefs and the Cherokee Warriors. It's getting a little bit windy and a little bit cooler here at Tommy Baker Field, but the score is still very hot for the Chiefs, 55-0. The Warriors are going to need a huge second half to even try to get close to what the Chiefs put up in the first. And we'll start things off with Leif Hansen here. The student section on the Sequoyah side still full, as long with the band, but a lot of the Warriors fans have cleared out. It's getting very quiet on this sideline over here, but you can still hear the Chiefs fans loud and clear, as well as the band. The Warriors receive the second half kickoff, so they'll start 1st and 10 from the 20. PA announcer trying to get some excitement back into the stands, but it's not working. We'll take a running clock here to start the third. And the ball's on the ground. Picked back up and grabs a short gain. Almost on the first play of the game, or sorry, first play of the quarter, we saw another fumble. Ball was on the ground, got picked back up.
I just killed the crowd. You can hear their announcers.
It was Torrey Hearn. Zach Parker at quarterback still. He sends Ruben in motion. Another small snap. Hands off. Explosive play from the Cherokee running back. That's Torrey Hearn again, the sophomore running back. Wasn't included in the top 3 rushing from last week. But the Warriors move the chains, and it's a promising start to the third quarter. Ball's on the 35. Coach is trying to get a play going. They'll head to the line. 3 receivers out. Seen this formation a lot. Ruben in motion. Coming to our near side. Here's the snap. Hands it off, and plays called dead. Flag on the play. So we'll see what this flag is on. 9:52. They'll stop the clock for this one, and it's a penalty on the Chiefs. So 1st and 5 now after the penalty call. They'll have 3 receivers on our near side. Torrey Hearn in the backfield still. He picks up the ball. Flips to the other side, still up, brought down. And they'll give him a gain of nothing, and it's 2nd and 5. No gain on the run. Clock ticking, 9:10 is what we're at. Student session getting loud on the Sequoyah side. Looking to throw. A lot of pressure from the quarterback and brought down. It's Noah Normile. He gets his first sack of the season. And a promising start from the Warriors. Gets shut down instantly, and it's 3rd and 15 again. Student section loud again for the Chiefs. Handed off and brought down at behind the line of scrimmage there. Marked for a loss of 5. Normile loses his helmet but makes the tackle. And a very, very promising drive turns into nothing, and it's a very common play we've seen tonight for the Warriors as they set up in punt formation. Darling and Rajecki in the backfield. They'll stay out for returning punts. They've killed a whole second half here. Or, sorry, they killed a whole third quarter. Here's the snap. Good snap this time. Goings can't get to it. Darling has it. And he'll call fair catch. So the offense takes over. We'll see some new faces on the Sequoyah offense. Roman Bonneau, Parker Ross. Some of these sophomores, some freshmen. Charlie Miller on the line still. The Chiefs will make a substitution at quarterback as Nolan Shakar, the junior quarterback, will check into the game. Hands it off to Campbell. Campbell grabbed by his face mask, and that's going to be a penalty on the Warriors. So a face mask penalty, a 15-yard penalty, 1st and 10, again for the Chiefs now inside of Warrior territory. From the 40 now. 6:20 on the clock. Jake Hamilton on our near side. They hand it off once again. Holden Campbell. He's brought down after a gain of 5. And Campbell will head over to the sideline after 2 runs of his. Now Hudson Hamilton and Logan Pashon on our near side. Braden Wilbur, one of the running backs back there, as well as Noah Wilson. Wilson flips his side. Hand it off. Wilson moving defenders, staying up. Finally called down. And it's a 1st down once again. First and 10 from the 28. Clock ticking down rapidly. Chiefs yet to score a touchdown this drive. Or sorry, this quarter. 34 in the second, 21 in the first. Shakar in shotgun, hands it off. Campbell with it again, staying up, a massive pile on him, and they'll call him down after a gain of 6. They'll mark it instead for a gain of 5, so 2nd and 5. Clock stops for a Cherokee injury. And we'll take an injury timeout. last week against River Ridge. The Warriors had a scoreless third quarter. They only managed to get 6 in the fourth as well. And 6 will not be enough tonight to overcome the 55-0 deficit they face right now. And not much has gone in the way of the Warriors so far. Their passing and rushing game looked very promising last week, but the Chiefs did their homework, figured out the plays that worked. Hamilton had a big rush, first play of the game as we saw, but ever since then, the rush game, the pass game, nothing has really seemed to work. They have yet to get into the red zone. And this linebacker, Zion Bob, is coming off the field with an injury right there. Helped off, but able to get off the field, which is a great sign. But we'll take back over. 4 minutes left to go in the third. A quick quarter. Shakar still in shotgun. Fakes the handoff. Shakar has a lot of room to go. Almost breaks the first tackle. Ball on the ground, but he recovers it. Shakar, even if they did rule that one a fumble, I think his knee hit before he lost possession. So the Chiefs keep the ball, first and goal from the 10. Looking to get a score just to close out the third. Substitution at quarterback. Eli Stoddard in now. He hands it off. Spinning, getting towards the dreaded 1 yard line again. Braden Wilbur closes in on the end zone. And I think they'll mark him down at the 2 this time. But the Chiefs have been in this spot many, many times. From the 1 yard line or the 2 yard line. Two receivers on this far side. They'll have they'll have 2 running backs in the backfield. They hand it off to the side, trying to get towards the end zone. Will they mark it? That was Brody Vance on the carry. Touchdown, Sequoyah. And it's another score. And it's 61-0. And now the junior kicker, Ryan Jacobs, will take his first kick of the night, coming in for Leif Hansen. It's Jacobs' first year as well. He's been on JV soccer since his freshman year, but had a chance to play a little bit of varsity last year, and that one is far to the left as it stays 61-0 with 1:59 here left in the third. The Sequoyah band still playing loud here. Full student section as well. But this Cherokee sideline has diminished pretty quickly. What was supposed to be a record amount of people at a game has turned pretty dark pretty quickly. 2 minutes to go. Hansen back on the kickoff, and this one back towards the end zone. It's caught, and they'll drop it for a touchback. That was Elijah Foote grabbing the ball. Warriors offense takes the field again. Low snap again on the ground. He takes it on his own. Zach Parker dropped down for a sack, loss of 2. Gunton Martin there on that tackle. Here's the snap, trying to throw on this right sideline, and pass was intended for King Boleyn. No flag throw. Braylon Bannister there on coverage. No catch, and it sets up a 3rd and long. 30 seconds left here in the 3rd as the Chiefs look to keep it another scoreless quarter. Another slightly low snap, trying to throw it out of the pocket. Caught, trying to shake off a defender. It's King Boleyn with the game, but it won't be enough for a first. As Connor Kelly got there just in time, tried to punch it out. Saw his fist swing in on that one. But 4th and 3 as the 3rd quarter comes to an end, as the Chiefs lead 61-0. A quick quarter. That one with a running clock. So now 4th and 3rd, the Warriors have a chance to try to move the chains and get something going again. But this game is pretty much all then over. As the Chiefs JV players and the backups are getting a little playing time right now. Getting the potential to see a few new players. And the Warriors are just struggling to gain an identity in this game so far. Haven't been able to solidify a quarterback. Sawyer Ray got pulled pretty quickly. He had a stellar game just last week. Went 14 for 16 on his passes, had 10 rushing attempts for 60 yards, and none of that transferred over into this game. As they pull him pretty quickly, the freshman, Zach Parker, taking over from there. He's trying to lead the Warriors just to at least one score. It's a 4th and short. Hands it off. Gets past the line to gain, and it's a 1st down for the Warriors. We enter the 4th quarter here. Denmark, 1st and 10. Dropping back, airing the ball out. Back to Bannister. Picked off. Braylon Bannister makes no mistake this time. And he picks that one off. The 5'7" junior. As the Warriors try to air something out, Bannister's right there. And we'll see the Chiefs offense once again. A great play there from Bannister. As he's over on the sideline getting the turnover, spikes. What? 10:30 left to go in the fourth. Shakar hands it off. Has a lead blocker. Gets around the edge. Lays out. Noah Wilson. And a promising run there from Noah Wilson, taken back by a flag. A holding call, 10-yard penalty. And a promising run taken away, 1st and 20. We set back up. Music still playing during the down. Stays up, trying to get back towards the line of scrimmage. That was Brody Vance. As Soldier Boy still playing in the stadium as Vance took the handoff on 1st and 20. Same spot, 2nd and 20. Hand it off again. Has a lot of space on the outside. It's Noah Wilson. Throws a defender down. And what a run from Wilson. A 30-yard run from the sophomore running back. And he was feeling it after that one. Clock stays running, 8:40. As the Chief player goes down, that's Andrew Stevens, the sophomore guard, as we'll pause the clock here to make sure that he's okay. The trainers come out. And as this game comes to a close, the Chiefs extend their winning streak over the Warriors to 4 games. Ever since Kobe Martin became a Chief, he has yet to lose to the Warriors. Same with Rajecki, Darling, Brewer. All these star seniors will go undefeated against the Warriors in their high school careers. A stellar first half, 55-0. No points yet for the Warriors. They haven't even touched the red zone. And the Warriors have given up double than what they gave up last week when they gave up 28 to River Ridge. Chiefs offense back on the field. It's Eli Stoddard at quarterback. Here's a snap counter over towards the left side. It was Brody Vance again getting some snaps at running back. He gets a gain of about 2. Sets up a 2nd and 8. As things are slowing down even more here at Cherokee High School. Clock down to 7:38. Taking all the time on the play clock. Handed off again. Wilson with a great juke. Tries to throw himself into another defender. Can't break the tackle and goes down. Sets up a 3rd down. It's 3rd and 8 from the Warriors' 39-yard line. Easton Brown at running back. Stoddard at quarterback still. They hand it off. It's a counter. Has a lot of room to go. Will they mark him short? They will. He's a yard short. And it looks like the field goal unit will head out. And the Warriors have finally made a stop. Oh, sorry, no. Chiefs are going to go for this one. I thought they would have taken the 3 points, but no. They want more. Nolan Shakar, 4th and short. Hands it off, and he's got space to go. And it moves the chains for a 1st down. It's Aiden Finney, the sophomore fullback. And the Warriors thought that they might have had a turnover from the Chiefs. But no, Aiden Finney moves the chains for a 1st. As the clock keeps ticking down. Chiefs soaking up all of this play clock. They finally head to the line of scrimmage. Eli Stoddard back at quarterback. Hands it off. Over to the right side of the field. Gets a nice gain from that. About a gain of 4. That was Easton Brown. As the clock keeps ticking here. This should take it down to about 3 minutes and 50 seconds. As the Chiefs up 61-0. And a touchdown, they can make it 67-0. No back in the backfield, so Noah Wilson will run on late, and they're forced to take a timeout. Didn't have the right personnel on. Timeout called as we take a stop here at 3:46. When we get back from this, it's a 2nd and 5. The Chiefs get back to the line of scrimmage here. Nolan Shakar still at quarterback. Noah Wilson in the backfield this time. Expect the handoff instead. Shakar keeps it. He's looking for space. And he gets brought down right before the line to gain. As it's a nice design quarterback run. As he just inches away from the first. Here's third down. Eli Stoddard back at quarterback. Shotgun, counter, ball's on the ground. Someone's trying to pick it up. There's a pile on top of it, and it's going to look to stay Sequoyah ball, but we'll set up a fourth down situation, and it's 4th and 2. With 2 minutes left to go in this one. .26 seconds on the play clock. Set back up on the line. 10 seconds on the play clock. 4th down. Here's the snap. Hand it off. Right to the line. No. The Warriors force a turnover. And the Chiefs will end what could be their last drive of the night with a turnover. The clock keeps running as the Warriors will take the helm back. This game looks to be over 61-0. Last week after their win against Denmark, the Chiefs dropped 98 in the national rankings according to Max Preps and down 5 in the Georgia rankings. And they did not take nicely to that. Very, very different outcome of this game. They blow Creekview out. 61-0. One of the biggest score deficits in this matchup history. This game was not decided by 1 point like 2 of the last 4, but by 61. As that should do it for us at Tommy Baker Field. 20 seconds left. The Chiefs advance to 2-0 as they start the season off undefeated. The Warriors fall to 0-1. The Chiefs have a big game coming up next week as they'll take on Kell at home, one of the harder games of the season, which is going to be a big one for the Chiefs. But it's a win tonight, 61-0. We close it out. What a win for the Sequoyah Chiefs. Not much more you could ask for both sides of the ball, offensively and defensively. I think it was 9 total touchdowns, and that's how you win in style. But that's it from Tommy Baker Field. I've been Jake Gyra. You can follow me at Gyra Media on Instagram. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe to Chiefs TV, and we will see you here next week versus Kell back at Skip Post Stadium. Thank you so much for watching.